Welcome to Proudly Said, where we bring bold voices and real stories together. I'm John Hyland, Scouse, queer, and still trying to make sense of it all. And this space is for the stuff we don't always say out loud, though we probably should. Let's get into it. Welcome to an episode of Proudly Said, the LGBTQ podcast with a bit of a Scouse twist, bringing, I have to do this all the time, I always forget the order, bold voices, real stories.
Just like double check.
I have to double check, it's really bad. First off, I want to say a big thank you again to Lovelocks for hosting us, and this time I'm not with Sarah, I'm with another guest. I made a joke at a recent meeting where the person next to me does a social Instagram platform thing where they talk about various different events that are going on around Liverpool in the queer community, and that is the fabulous Ripley.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm okay. Busy, fucking hell, but yeah.
Very busy. Like, I don't know how you do it.
Like, I went to a friend's house the other day and we had like a Mario Kart party and they were making like focaccia and all that stuff, and then they were like, okay, so we'll see you at some point in like the next 2 months, and I'm like, probably.
Yeah, let's not even put a thing on it. Like, yeah. I will see you when I see you.
I'll see you at some point, probably. I don't know.
How did you get into that? So, like, just to put on, for first off, what is Queer Agenda?
It's basically, I'd say it's Merseyside's Rainbow Diary. It's like our subtitle now. But yeah, basically, I was doing board games for ages. You know, board games. And
Board games with a Y?
Yes. It had to be the pun. We need to have puns in everything.
Absolutely.
But we were doing that for like about 2 years now, I think.
Wow.
And it's been going constantly. But every single time we had an event, someone would like turn up and be like, how do I find more things like this? And it would be like people would come from like Manchester or like Northern Wales and be like, I can't find anything like this in my area. And I'm like, there definitely is things in your area.
Yeah.
I don't just think you don't know how to look for that. So I'm already like a social media person. I'm already a marketing person. I'm already chronically online.
Chronically online.
I spend so much time online. It's bad. But yeah, I just ended up being like, okay, so what can I just slap stuff together and put it out on Instagram, and people liked it and it got really big, and now I'm scared.
Because it's got so big.
It's huge.
And there's things going on. So what's the process? Because to be fair, I remember when it first popped up and no one knew it was you. I feel that seemed to happen recently. Like, I think it was post Supreme Court, a bunch of different queer, trans-specific groups.
Yeah, that's half of the reason I set it up, because everyone was like, oh, you know what? We're going to just start doing our own shit. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool.
Well, let's try and coordinate.
Yeah, let's try. Let's go.
So, I mean, I must admit, even for like a previous life when I used to get involved at Pride, like even then that was an issue of like, where are these things happening? Because they were happening. It was just really difficult to find them. Yeah. So what's the process?
It's honestly, I just kind of scout people. Like, I spend so much time online, and I just flick through everyone's Instagram stories, go on like various, like, I think there are a couple of things like front runners have, like, I think there's like a weird social app or something. It's like,
you Spond.
Spond.
I know, because I'm on it.
There you go. This is the only reason I have Spond.
I don't go to front runners, but I still pay my subs and use the app.
Same. I have that for them, and then Quiz with Gears, and then there's the Merseyside social group that is always sold out whenever I get around to an event round.
The right one.
No, it's a different. It's like the one on the poster over there. I can't remember what it is though. But
there's so many posters over there.
Yeah, no, it's
as I mentioned in the previous podcast with Sarah, there is a lot of stuff in that corner.
Big poster.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, they always end up being sold out. Mostly, I'm quite connected. I already did a lot of social media jobs before this, so I know how to look for things. It's like I know how to stalk. There we go.
I know how to stalk.
That's generally just a job. You just stalk people. It happens. But yeah, go through that. Put everything together. I usually just kind of bookmark things. I have such ordered bookmarks.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like month and then week and then regulars, and then it's like,
wow.
It's a tier list. It's not by like quality, just like date.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bookmark a couple things. Usually I'll just spend Saturday, Sunday-ish putting everything on the website and making sure all the details are correct, and then Monday is usually the graphic design day where I try and rush everything out before 5 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like a full-time job.
I was going to say, that's a lot of work for one person. Like, how do you not burn out? That's a lot.
I'll tell you when I know. Like, we're at that already.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's like I'm already unemployed. So, I got made redundant in May, which honestly was great timing because I didn't like I don't have anything to do, so I just kind of do this.
You put your time and energy into your passions.
I put my time and energy into my passion. There we go. Yeah. Now I can like set this up as a CIC or like make it as an organization or something.
Oh, so that's the intention, is to try and make it into, it's a directory basically, isn't it?
Yeah, essentially. Like I didn't originally plan for it to be like a big thing. It was more
It just became one.
it just became one fully. It took off so fucking quickly. I think we had 600 followers in the first 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it was big. It was terrifying.
But it shows like, well, I think what's important about that though is it shows the audience, and it shows like there is a massive group of people who are looking for things to do that aren't necessarily going out and getting pissed.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. Like there was another point where I was like thinking about what I wanted to do with Queer Agenda, and I have, because I run board games and also I am disabled, I have a lot of disabled queer friends.
Yes.
And we've talked about like how inaccessible Liverpool gay nightlife is before. Like it was a thing at the Queer Town Hall that we were at. And then I was talking to my friend Jazz the other day, and she was in the Liverpool like LGBT societies and uni.
Right.
And they had one friend who they would go out on club nights, and she had like a motorized wheelchair or something, but she would have to like leave it outside of the club and then like butt shuffle downstairs or like have someone carry her downstairs. And I'm like, that's so rude to yourself. Like that's so rude to you.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
It's it's like no dignity, isn't it? It's like losing someone's dignity just so they can go enjoy themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many places that are like trying their best to be more accessible.
They are. I think there are places that are trying, but I suppose there's an issue with
listed buildings.
Listed buildings. You're kind of victim to what you've got, and I think some venues, like as much as you could try, well, it's not so easy just to move.
Oh yeah, no, very much so.
Things are expensive, and as we know, that's the area that we know as the Pride Quarter.
Yeah, no, it's like listed buildings. It's like everything's really small, and England is just packed really tightly together. It's like no one has a big enough doorway.
I can imagine.
Yeah. But like because that was so important to me, and I have a bunch of disabled friends who like going out and doing stuff. I was just like, there has got to be queer accessible events, and there are. Just no one can find them.
Yeah. It's like, I think there's well-intentioned intentions. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I always like try and pitch it like everyone feels like I'm slagging people off when I'm going to like, you need help with your marketing. And I'm like, no, marketing is a skill for a reason. Like people are paid for this for a reason.
Oh no, absolutely. Because I think there's a thing with social media where some people think they can just ponk it on social media and everyone will find it. I mean, I do that with my own stuff. It's like, let's just put it on the Instagram, and I've got no brain space to think how then to push it elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, is that because we're living in an age right now? See, this is where we're going to digress. Is this where we live in an age where sometimes where people think because some things go viral so quickly, especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
That I can just put it on, put the right hashtag
TikTok
and it'll get seen.
Yeah.
But that's not the case though, is it?
Yeah, no, fully. It's like, I mean, I got mostly lucky because I already had like the board games crowd who are all incredibly supportive. I love them dearly. And I could already like shout that out there. But I also like know my sort of marketing thing. So like specifically Queer Liverpool, a lot of people are more offline.
Okay.
Like, so a lot of queer people have just kind of ditched Instagram altogether. Like they fully just clocked off social media. And so, that's why we started doing the board games newsletter. So people could just have it come into their email accounts instead. And they didn't have to like scroll through like a bunch of TERFs posting and the world burning down.
That's, you know what, that's fair.
Yeah.
When you put it like that, that's fair. Yeah.
There you go. And then so I started with the Queer Agenda was originally meant to be like a newsletter that would go out like every 2 weeks with like a bunch of
things that are happening in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah. And then I was like, well, it's not really fair to the person who's on the Monday of the start of that.
Yeah.
To like wait for me to send it out at like 5 p.m. when their event is at like 7, and it's
like that multi-platform approach to things.
Oh yeah, no, it's like you have to sort of spin and put things out in every single direction and hope something latches on, and then talk to people about it in person as well. Yeah. It's like a lot of different avenues and different networking, and it's a good thing my brain just kind of goes in 7 directions at once. It's the ADHD.
The
it really helps. Yeah,
the supercomputer with multiple tabs open at once.
Yeah, there's one that's like constantly playing, like "Never Gonna Give You Up" by Rick Astley, just on a loop. Like it keeps going.
You're constantly rickrolled.
Yeah, constantly. It's a good song, but like, goddamn, I get sick of it.
So did you find out, because there's a bit of an audience for it, there's a bit of a is demand the right phrasing? I don't know. That people are now actually coming to you with maybe looking for advice of how to get their things out and about, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, like, usually it's just people who are like, hey, we're doing this event. No one really knows about it.
Help shout about it.
Yeah. Could you give us a,
Little
nudge.
nudge.
Yeah. There was one person the other day who was like, it was in the comments of like some DJ set, I think, in Lark Lane. I think it's like Hello Summer or something on like the 5th. And they were just like, oh, I hope that Queer Agenda sees this with like just little like a.
Oh wow!
I was like, okay, well, it's like
that's
10 p.m. on a
something.
Tuesday, but let's go.
I mean, that's saying something when you're being like tagged and stuff. Like, please notice my event, please.
No, I want
highlight
people
it.
to tag me and stuff. This is the thing. I'm only one person.
Exactly.
Like, I can be marked scouting all I want, and
as you say, that's a job in itself.
Yeah, I'm fully doing it as like a full-time job. Even then, I'm not gonna like see everything all the time, and like I'm, a white disabled neurodivergent person. I'm not going to see like the stuff for the Black queer community or like the Asian queer community. So if like people send me stuff, I can put more stuff on the platform.
So there's the shout out.
Yes, please. Do not like just DM me, email me, whatever. Please send me your things.
So how? Because you just recently. You'll have to tell me more about it. Is it Liverpool Soup?
Liverpool Soup, yes. Yeah, it's like a sort of no strings attached, like informal community funding thing. So it's specifically for like grassroots community stuff.
Yes.
And I fully I think I got made redundant the day before I sent my.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So you're already planning on doing it anyway for that?
Yeah, I was already like, I think when I got made redundant, I was about a month into doing Queer Agenda.
Okay.
And then I was already like, okay, I'm probably going to need funding to keep this going. I don't want this to like get destroyed by the fact I haven't got a job.
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck it, I'll send in a pitch. They're probably not going to pick me. It's fine. They picked me.
Which is amazing. So how was that experience?
Insane.
It's a different type of pitching. Because obviously, like working in third sector, sometimes obviously you put loads of grants and bids in and stuff. It was slightly different. You actually did like a bit of a Dragon's Den thing.
Yeah, no, it was like I know people who write bids for like charities and stuff like that. They all have this very like elongated process and there's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. This was like very much like you write a 4-minute pitch. About 4-minute.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Very precise.
It was very precise. And they like held up a sign at the end being like, hey, your time is up. And then they really don't like it if you go too far over.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
interesting.
I spent the entire day like rewriting it to try and skin it down to 4 minutes. Because I talk a lot.
Really?
Yeah, no, have you noticed? But yeah, I spent the entire day doing that. And then went up and did it and I was like shaking the entire time. Like I'm not good at public speaking when it's prepared for some reason.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
I'm
if
good
you've
at
got a
blagging.
script. Yeah.
I'm good at blagging. Because you want to make sure you hit the script and then you're panicking about not hitting the script and then you just mess it up completely.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's just like if it's on a timer, I'm just like I'm not gonna get everything in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was fully prepared not to win because I was up against like a lovely woman who did like free dog grooming for like people who were like too sick to groom their dogs or like take them out and stuff. She's so lovely. I need to.
So then you feel terrible.
I felt awful. No, really, I did. Like I definitely think I wasn't gonna win. And then like literally before they announced it, I was sat at the table being like, okay, you got to prepare yourself to be much more disappointed because if you aren't prepared to be disappointed, you'll cry and then look like a twat. So.
But the joy is that you got it, so you still probably did cry.
Yeah,
and still
I
looked
did.
Like a twat.
I literally burst out crying in the middle of the thank you speech.
But it shows that like you care.
Yeah,
I think that's what's important.
Yeah, I've never cried happy tears before, and I was like there for like 10 minutes with like Farron handing me like tissues, and I was just there like,
bless you.
No, it was really fun. It was insane. The entire night, I just kind of occasionally sort of stared into the distance and then laughed a little bit. It was just
so
weird.
Is that part of then your like potential looking to maybe scale Queer Agenda? Because you mentioned CIC, is the intention then to try and scale it? Because at the end, as you say, at the end of the day, you're one person.
Yeah, I'm one person, and we've had so many people. Like even after the Queer Town Hall, I ended up staying for like I don't know, like an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
Like people just coming up and talking to me and being like,
I want to get involved.
Yeah, please. Like I think someone had run up and they had tried to do something similar to Queer Agenda before,
right,
a couple of years ago, but they'd had to give it up because they had run out of steam. They got burnt out.
Queer Collective.
Yeah.
Was it Mel?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was one.
Liverpool Queer Collective, yes.
Yeah. But like they were like, if you need any help, if you want volunteers or anything, just give me a shout. And I'm just there like, that is so nice of you. Yeah. You could easily just tell me that like, oh fuck, you're stealing my idea, but it's like, no, you came up to help me and it was really nice of you.
I think that's it. You know, that's the upside of some of those things is like you do get people who are doers. You'll have people who talk and then don't do.
Oh yeah.
But happy to complain. And then you'll have people who know, I want to help you do it.
Oh yeah, no, it's been like I think every week or so someone will message me being like, hey, I'd love to like help you out and give you volunteers and stuff. And I'm like, I need to get the volunteer vetting process sorted.
Yeah, you need to get your stuff in place.
Yeah, because I'm like, who am I going to trust with my login details?
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of that. Yeah, that's
yeah. It's
fair.
like, I'm sure you're all lovely, but I don't know you from anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've always had a bit of an issue even from previous roles. I'm like, just getting volunteers involved. I'm like, I don't really know how, because I don't know what they're allowed to do.
Yeah, it's like I'm already like, I overwork myself, and I already don't trust myself a lot. I
feel like you won't delegate enough.
Yeah, no, I'll just be like, I'll just take everything. It's fine. You do like maybe like 2 minutes of work, and I'll do the rest of it. It's fine.
So on that, just a slight segue.
Segue, yes.
Board games.
Yes.
Talking about not being good at delegating and sharing responsibility. This is a group of people. So go on, tell me what board games are, how that came about. And it's board games with a Y, like we said before.
Nice. Yes. We started it, I think, me and Daryl, like for Trans Pride, I think in 2023.
Okay.
Ooh, God.
They put out,
yeah, God, what else? It was like, they put like a DIY statement being like, do it yourself, make your own events and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Let's do something, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Daryl might have came up with the board games hunt, which is like, we found this out the other day. I've been taking credit for it for like 2 years. Nope, it was Daryl.
Oh, so you've been taking credit? That was your idea?
Yeah. It's the same
and
thing.
Daryl's just let you.
Daryl's just let me.
So lovely.
Like fully, they messaged me the other day being like, you know that it was my idea, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I fully forgot. I'm really good at puns, and I just thought it came from me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, no, it's the ADHD. It gets me every time. And that first one was fully funded. We got everyone a free drink. It was really nice.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, please do this again. This was really fun. And I think Daryl was exhausted by the end of the night.
I can imagine.
But yeah, they hate.
When it's your event.
The entire time I was just like running around like a puppy on like a bunch of sugar. Like it was just, I was so excited.
Where was the first one held?
Here.
So it's always been at Lovelocks?
Always been at Lovelocks, yeah. We met at Lovelocks at like the Homotopia. They had like a Tea for Tea event a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so we met there and then we stayed after closing, and then Sarah eventually had to kick us out. And then it became like our de facto like sort of meeting place.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were like, if we're going to host an event, might as well, you know.
Well, you're getting to that point now. It's like, I don't know if we can keep it here because it's too big.
It's like we Jesus.
I can cut that out, don't worry.
Okay, please do. That's the exact noise my dad makes when he forgets words, Jesus. But we have quiet board games and we have normal board games now. So that's 2 a month at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
yeah, because I've been to normal, not normal. I've been to not quiet. I've been to louder
board games.
I've been to loud board games, and it is, I wouldn't say intense. It's not the right phrase, but it's like there's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, a lot of noise.
So it's quiet, like less people.
About like half the attendees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was really nice. It was a good one. We had the first one last month, and then we were talking to Sarah about pre-booking stuff, and she was like, I can't find any stuff to cover you for that day. We're so sorry. And I'm just like, we are stealing your venue for like at least 3 times a month. Like and it's in the middle of Pride Month. Like I'm
oh yeah. June's a pain in the backside. Yeah,
but we've fortunately found some across the water. We're doing Wirral board games on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Fun. Yeah. We've kind of got a partnership going with Bulwark Games. And they're like a board games cafe over there.
Fabulous.
Yeah, they're trying to make like a proper little like queer friendly row.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really sweet. It's really nice. But they've been so lovely to us.
Collaboration. It's what we love.
Yeah, and most importantly, they're letting us hands off a little bit. So we've got 2 volunteers running. Yeah, and we can
so
like
you just kind of have like infrastructure and then they crack on.
Yeah, we have the infrastructure. We can advertise it, and they have like all the ticket sales and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, thank God, because I was already doing so much.
But then that's the beauty of it though, because board games has now got a bit of an a reputation, and it's got an audience. So at least like if that's attached to it,
then it's like a
boosh.
There you go. Nice. I'm glad it's a good reputation. It was just like, I'm like, I don't want to be like, oh God. But,
well, I've been to 2 or 3, I think, and it's interesting because the different ones I've been to, there's been mainstays. So there's people who have been to all the ones I've been to, and then there's been different people at each one as well.
Yeah.
So it's a nice combination.
Yeah, we have a lot of regulars who are very lovely. We love them dearly. I've got a bunch who've been like become personal friends out of it. Personal friends.
That's lovely.
There you go. And then we occasionally have like a new person who comes in, or like someone who's just like just moved to Liverpool, doesn't know where to go. And we always have like a newbie table at the back, which is just like, I think Pictionary or something, or like Scroll is it? Yeah.
Some of the games are bizarre though, I'm not gonna lie.
So many of them. I think my favorite's always been Ravine, which is literally just like the plot of Lost. Like, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Well,
it's
when I came, I thought I was expecting traditional Scrabble, Mastermind, not Fantastic Four.
yeah.
Four, what's it called?
Oh,
I want to say 4 in a row.
Connect Four?
Connect 4, that's the
Yeah.
one. No.
No.
Guess who?
All
That's what
of
I was
them.
expecting.
Yeah.
It was like, no, none of these games.
Oh yeah, no. I had to do photos for the last one, and
Yeah.
everyone was playing different games. And one was like, you have to attract cats to your blanket by using different tiles based on
Bizarre.
different colors. And like, there was one that was like, you had to be Godzilla or something in Tokyo. That like, board games is great. Like, I will say, board games are great. 10 out of 10. Great things.
But, well, I suppose it opens up to like, board games are actually so much more than what you expect.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Like, because obviously there's always a D&D table going as well, isn't there?
Oh yeah, that's usually we have people one-shotting.
It's one shot.
Like it's oh god, how do I explain a one shot?
Is it to do with D&D?
Yeah, it's like a standalone adventure that you can run in like one day.
Right, okay. As
Yeah.
opposed to something that you need to, let's come back to this. To be continued.
There you go. But yeah,
Okay.
usual D&D campaigns are like months, maybe years long. So
So it's one of those things. I never really got into D&D. My brother's into it, and he's like even like paints his own models and
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that. I'm like, nah.
yeah, no, that's Farron. Farron's into the Warhammer and stuff like that. And it's yeah. I don't know how they do it. They have like such steady hands.
And the tiny little brushes.
Yeah, I'm just like my hands are shaking all the time. How do you do
Yeah,
that?
I will think mine's the anxiety, to be fair. But I've got a recent tattoo of Vivian, and it's like a silhouette, and it's just fine art, like fine artwork. Yes,
Yeah.
it's fine artwork.
And I'm like,
It's fine
that's on a
lines.
moving canvas. That's like the tattoo artists are like incredible.
Well, my tattoo artist said to me, it's a good thing that I've got a really slow heart rate. Like, it's actually a thing they've got. They've got a really slow heart rate, so it just makes them
Yeah.
really calm and collected.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
like,
I think that's how they did like archery and stuff. Like if someone wanted to be like a good archer, they had like a slow heart rate, so they could like.
okay, this is where we go from D&D.
Yeah.
Slow
Listen,
heart rate and archery.
Yeah, I used to be an archer, but it was.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did it in university for a bit. I had my own bow.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it takes a lot of back like strength.
Okay. That came from nowhere.
Sometimes I just come out with things and everyone's like, "Wait, hang on, what?"
Okay. I don't even know where to go with that.
Okay, so just pick a topic.
Yeah, no, we are going into
Okay,
this.
I wasn't good at it.
How'd you get into that?
Like we did have an archery I went to University of York, so already like kind of a posh uni. University of York has like an archery society, and they have like they'll have Freshers Week where they'll like give people like a bunch of communal bows and stuff. And I got one of those, and I was like, "This is really cool. I want to keep doing this. This is really fun. I'm bad at it, but I want to keep doing it."
Was it like stress relief?
Yeah, it's
Once you
just-
can actually do it.
Yeah, and it's like also you just look really cool.
I mean, I can't think of archery without thinking of Orlando Bloom and Lord of the Rings. It's like Legolas.
Yeah, there you go. I was just like I had like really long red hair at the time. I was like, I am Merida.
I was going to say you are from Brave.
Yeah,
Is it Brave?
Yeah,
It
it's
is
Brave.
Brave, yeah.
Yeah.
Merida.
Yes, Merida.
Merida.
Da, yeah.
The Scottish one.
The Scottish one. There you go. Oh,
That's wow. You learn something new. I would never have guessed that.
Fully, yeah. I have
love
weird
that.
hobbies. It just
It's not
comes
weird.
out.
That's cool.
Yeah, I need to get my bow from. I think it's in my dad's garage somewhere. But like, there is a bow society in Liverpool. I think.
Oh my god! Right. Okay. Anyway, back to board games.
Yeah.
What's the intention with it? Because I remember we were having a conversation when I first came through about like scaling and
Yeah.
you're involved in all these things that are like getting far too big for what's the next step?
Oof. At least with board games, we like having it as sort of its own thing, and we like having. I think we want to have like little sections. So we've got the Wirral one going on right now. We have the Quiet one. At this point, we're starting to get a little bit too big for our boots. So
In a good way.
yeah, we're trying. We're not. We've not got egos. We're just. Holy shit, this is big.
Yeah. Which is probably a nice way of going about it. It's like, don't know what to do with this now.
Help me. But yeah, I mean, like Daryl's the only one in our team who's like got a full-time job.
Okay.
Like me and Farron are both unemployed. We have no money. Ayo. But yeah, no, we kind of need to sort of
Work
we
it
have
out.
yeah, we have a couple of people who are lovely and volunteering for different events and stuff, but we need to sort of work out what's going with that. At least with like queer agenda, I know everything that's in my head. So I like
Yeah, a bit of autonomy there.
yeah, I've got like my own autonomy. I know where I want us to go. I can't speak for like everyone else in board games.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like we have meetings and keep track of each other and stuff like that. So it's
So it's in conversation.
It's in conversation,
The start
yeah.
is happening with Wirral and stuff, so it's starting.
yeah, it's starting. We're keeping a sort of track of it, like
Yeah.
it's it's there. We have a knowledge that it's getting a little big, and we probably need to do things about it. But
So, just conscious of time, before I ask my little end segment question,
yeah,
what if we look at both queer agenda and board games? What in your mind is where would you like them to be? Not necessarily what are you planning to do, but where would you like them to be in your mind? And I appreciate board games as a group thing. But...
Yeah. I'll start with queer agenda because that's easier.
It's yours.
Yeah. I don't know. I like queer agenda as like I named it queer agenda Merseyside.
Yeah.
And that's because I want it to be focused on Merseyside, but I also think it has the potential to like have legs and go and spun off in different places.
Yeah.
Because I've had a bunch of people like I keep putting on the Upside Down Cabaret, which is in Chester technically.
Yes.
But like they reached out in like the very early days and they were like, "This is an incredible idea. Can we please have like somewhere like a part of it in somewhere?" And
it's like they could like help with Chester events.
Oh yeah, no, and I think like the guy who runs it, I think Mr. Breakdown. I don't know his actual name. Like I know his drag name. I don't know his actual name. But he's in like that Ian McKellen all trans.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, he's in that. He's like in the play. I'm just like
a Shakespeare play, isn't it?
Yeah, no. And I'm just like I get to see all these like cool gay people do cool stuff. Anyway, back to the point. Jesus Christ. But because it's called Queer Agenda Merseyside, I want it to sort of like if I set it up as a CIC here, I can like hopefully spring off and help people in other cities. Like I know I would have died for something like this in York because we had. I was in a cafe. We put up a pride flag one day and then never took it down, and we became the de facto gay cafe. That was the only gay thing that we had in York.
Literally Lovelocks.
Yeah, that's literally what happened to Lovelocks.
That's amazing, though.
Yeah, but I'd love it for like someone to like go like, okay, I would like to do this too here, and I'm like, great, I can send you the graphics. I can show you.
Yeah, here's the infrastructure.
Yeah, here's the things.
You basically want to franchise it.
Yeah,
like here's the brand
in like a more wholesome, less capitalist way.
Yeah, here's like the offshoot. Here's the brand. Here's like, how you do it.
If I can find some mad lad who wants to take it on and do all of his work, then like that'd be great. Yeah. Like I understand that not everyone is as crazy as me for doing all this. Jesus.
Again, it shows your passion, so that's cool. So okay, so queer agenda wants to be queer agenda Merseyside, and then maybe queer agenda Manchester, queer agenda Brighton, queer agenda.
Yeah, and I'd like love to set up like a sort of I don't know, maybe like a queer bookshop or something. That's all we've been.
I love that.
Yeah, I love the
Call it the queer agenda.
Yeah, queer agenda. I always wanted to. The plan growing up was like become a therapist. That never happened. And then retire and open a LGBT coffee shop / bookstore.
Yes.
And call it LGBT, but like T is in T.
Yes.
Yeah. And then have bar nights and call it LGBT tequila.
I love that.
Yeah, it's great.
Cool.
Right? But if I could keep sort of like a space and just have somewhere that's like open and free for like people to use, that would be so lovely. But yeah, that's very much long-term goal.
But I love that though. That shows the ambition though. It's like this little thing that's starting on social, I have intention to make it an actual physical safe space.
Yeah, I would love for that to happen. I know it's kind of difficult because like, rent is insane and stuff like that. But like if I could get it in like a physical space, I would love that so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If anyone would achieve it, I think it's you, Ripley. Let's be honest.
You are overestimating. I have a lot of passion. I'm just there like, oh God, this is hard.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Board games?
Board games.
Same kind of thing, really, isn't it?
Same kind
Offshoots
of thing.
All the boroughs.
Offshoots, let's go. I mean, we already have the Wirral thing going, and we have like Wirral's like there's not a lot of like there is queer stuff there, but it's kind of hard to like centralize it into one area.
Yeah, because you've got New Brighton, Birkenhead, etc.
Yeah, and I mean, Wirral Pride's starting. Like, I think they've done all their traders and stuff like that, so they're trying to keep going and like doing stuff this year. Hopefully, they have a really big time because Liverpool Ride got cancelled and
Wirral does well because it's on New Brighton as well.
No, fair. But yeah, if we have more queer stuff in areas that aren't necessarily queer, like we had board games years before the EHRC ruling, and prior to that, I don't think we really had anything that was like properly like queer spaces, like sort of community spaces. We did. But I just couldn't find
in Liverpool.
In Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think there'd be places that might have a themed night or themed whatever, but not an actual place.
There wasn't like a regular
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like we set that up, and everyone was like, "This is incredible. This is a great idea." And then the HRC ruling kicked in, and everyone's like, "Actually, yeah, no one's going to come and do this for us. We're going to have to do it ourselves." And that sort of really spurred people into like making their own stuff. And so we've got like Liverpool Dolls, Social Protector Dolls, stuff like that. It's been great to watch it flourish.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can be part of it and help people sort of. But like, I'd love for people to get the idea that it's like, it's not a hard thing to do. I mean, it is a hard thing to do, but it's not a hard thing to start.
I think it's the idea in itself, like, oh, but I don't know how to start it. I've got the idea, but I don't know how to put it into fruition.
I didn't have any experience whatsoever in event management or anything.
Yeah.
Like we did the first board games and I was like, please, let's do this again. This is so fun. And it was literally just like us renting out Lovelocks, asking everyone to bring games, standing there for 3 hours.
Yeah, and then everyone have a good gay old time.
Yeah, we sold out in like, it took like a month to sell out all the tickets that time.
The first time.
And now it's like...
It's sold out within the set.
We sell out in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you just kind of grow and get your own audience, and it starts really easy, and then you learn things as you go, and it's really easy to do your stuff.
Yeah,
please
do your stuff. Yeah, and if you want to do something, just do it, and if anything, reach out to those who have done it, like yourself, and well, when you've got the time. Yeah,
I'm always willing to like answer questions, but I might just be like, hey, at the middle,
it might take me 3 days.
Yeah, it might be like at 3 a.m. being like, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot about this. But yeah, I like there's a TikTok out there where it's like, I have the power of gay audacity, where it's like, I don't have the skills, but I am gay, so I could probably do this. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. If anyone's going to do something, it's a bunch of queer people.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
So anyway, right, because we're only half an hour.
God, I can talk. Jesus.
I know we've been here for half an hour. My last question is, it's to do with Liverpool, of course. So you're not, are you originally from them?
Technically.
Okay.
It's complicated.
Fine. That's another episode.
My family's Scouse. I'm from Wiston. I don't have a accent.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we moved to Warrington for like ages. So
okay. Yeah. So the question I ask is, if you could name anything, and I can mean anything, a person, a song, a food, or whatever that says to you Liverpool, what would you say?
Oh God, Jesus. I don't even know. Oh my God.
And it can be anything. Like you could literally say the most mundane thing or the most random thing.
I think I always say this, Liverpool has this really big sense of community that I've never found in any other place I've lived. And I've lived like a lot of places, but Liverpool has this like proper like sense of like, let's do it for the group.
Yeah, it's like a village mentality, isn't it?
It's like where everyone has like these, you've got like so many street markets, there's one at least every week.
In all the different...
you've got like so many charities and CICs, and everyone's like trying to work and bring things together, and you've got all these people who like make things and don't make any money off of it. Like board games, we don't make any money off of it.
Yeah, just do it because we want to.
Yeah, we do it because we want to, and we want to like provide that space for people. So I'm like, in the Ponzi sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Pretentious.
Yeah.
In the pretentious way, sense of community. In the other way, I love a super lambanana. I won't lie.
And the artist is from Manchester.
Yeah, no, it's not even Scouse. He's just there.
But it is. It's Scouse. I'm pretty sure there's this thing happened a while ago where they wanted to take it back, and there's like this massive like public outcry. Like
no, he's ours now.
The Super Lambanana is a Scouse monument.
Yeah, they sell plushies at the Museum of Liverpool. And I want one so bad.
Get one, because was you here when they did the little ones? I don't know if that was Capital Culture year or there was like a Super Lambanana trail.
I remember that one.
I'm pretty sure that was from Capital Culture, but yeah,
I think we just moved back here. So it was like I was there, and it was like vague in the back of my mind. And I'm so sad I didn't get to go to it. But
it was cool. But okay, so I like that though. Sense of community and Super Lambanana.
I love a weird little creature. I don't know what it is.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah,
that's a different kind of answer. Super Lambanana.
I just love them. I don't know what it is.
Did you go down to the Museum of Liverpool and like take pictures of riding them?
Yeah. Oh, I really should. That should be so fun.
That'd be like you all over, really. To be fair, look at me.
Yeah, hi.
Cock it down.
Yeah, no, I would get stuck.
So, as we go to the end, first off, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Where can people find all the different things that you do?
Oh God, so many of them. For Queer Agenda, you can find us on Instagram, queeragenda.merseyside. You can find us online generally. queeragendamerseyside.com. I worked hard for that URL. I paid 200 quid for it. Wix has a lot of money behind it.
Wow.
But yeah, that's that. And then you've got board games, so that's Board Games Liverpool on Instagram. And there's also, we have like links in our description to like our newsletter and all the other stuff like that. We also have a Discord server, which is really fun. They're so lovely on there. I love them dearly. Everyone just sends pictures of their cats. And it's so nice. But yeah, you can find us on them. So
Amazing. Sorry, I was waiting for.
You
I
just
was waiting for more.
Yeah, I think that's like I'm good at keeping them all in like little spaces. Like
And fair, it's like, well, if you can get hold of that one handle across platforms,
Yeah, it's just like, we're good.
That's the thing. Yeah, not these people who like jump from platform.
Oh yeah, no.
But amazing. No, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's been really fun.
And if you want to check out more from the podcast, it's at Proudly Said across Instagram and TikTok. I'm not on anything else because I can't be bothered. And if you want to get in touch, it's hey@proudlysaid.co.uk. Yeah, thank you for joining us on Proudly Said, where we have, checking in again, Bold Voices Real Stories.
One day you'll just have it. Like,
I bloody wrote it. You'd think I should know it. You've been listening to Proudly Said. If it meant something to you, pass it on. If it didn't, maybe it will one day. Either way, stay kind, stay loud, and stay proud.